point, everyone's talking. So he comes over to me and he says, 晚上好. Then I said, actually, 对不起, it's 早上好. Cool, let me set the scene for you for how some people found out that I could speak a little bit of Mandarin Chinese. I remember specifically, we was all in science class. I remember science class because I love science. Science was my favorite subject in school. And our teacher in this class was this tall guy. I don't remember his name, but he was tall and he had ginger hair. At this point, everyone's talking. They're talking about their cultures and their background. And I said, oh yeah, I've got a bit of Chinese. Ah, what are you talking about, man? Go on, speak some Chinese then. Now look, I can't speak it that well, but I can understand it and speak it a little bit. Anyway, the teacher came over, because I was making loads of noise. He came over and he's like, who said they can speak Chinese? I stood up, you know what I'm saying? Man's David. I'm ready to slug a life, because as I said, my man was tall. Then he told us he actually lived in Hong Kong for many years, so he's fluent in Chinese. Mandarin, by the way. That's where he came to me and he said, 晚上好. And I said, 对不起, it's 早上好, because obviously it wasn't the correct time for him to be using that term. If you don't get it, he basically said to me, good evening. And I said, sorry, it's the morning. It's fun. He was one of the ones that we all liked, you know, like, 他觉得人很好. So if you don't know what that means, basically I'm saying like he's a nice guy. Obviously this is years ago, so I don't fully remember the whole conversation, but he basically introduced himself. So, you know, he said, Wu Jiao, and he said his name. Then he said a little bit about what he does, but he didn't think I'd understand him. But I said, you said you're a teacher, and then you said, very nice to meet you. Yeah, my Mandarin is not as good as it used to be, so don't start quizzing me, but 谢谢，再见.